So you're thinking about moving to Powdersville, South Carolina, and you'd like to know what it's like to live in this suburb of Greenville. Well, today I'm going to take you a tour and show you some of the places I would like to see if I was thinking about moving here, so you can get a feel for what it's like to live here in Powdersville. Right now we're in Dolly Cooper Park, the only real park in Powdersville. It has a couple of youth rec fields, some nice walking trails. It also has a pretty cool disc golf course, if you're into that. And it's located on the SALUDA River, so there are 2 kayak launches, which can be cool if you are interested in that activity. After this, we're going to head over to the commercial area of Powdersville on the main highway, and I'll show you where most of the business activity is. We'll also check out a few neighborhoods at a few different price points and see what houses look like at those price points, so you can see what your budget might get you if you consider moving to Powdersville. If you don't know who I am, my name is Matt and I'm a real estate agent here in the Greenville area, and I like to share information about the real estate, the communities, and the lifestyle of the places that I work and live in. I make these videos because I think where we decide to live is a big deal, and I want to make that decision as easy as possible for people like you. Also, it's pretty fun, so that's a bonus. If you find this video valuable, feel free to check out some of my other videos, and if you would like some help buying or selling a home in the Greenville area, well, then you can reach out to me using the contact information found in the description. But let's go ahead and get this tour started. So we're now near the main highway in Powdersville where most of the commercial activity goes on. Powdersville's a pretty small community. It's actually not even an incorporated city. It's located at the corner of 3 counties, Greenville County, Pickens County, and Anderson County. And so it's grown a lot in the past decade or two because its location is very convenient to a lot of different areas here. But since it's not a city, you won't find a downtown or a historic district, anything of that nature. Instead, there's a main highway that runs through the middle of Powdersville, and on it, there's been a lot of commercial growth. What's nice about Powdersville is that everything you need for your essential day-to-day activities is located right here in the community. Things like grocery stores, banks, hardware stores, pharmacies, doctors' offices, coffee shops. It's all just a couple minutes away from anywhere you live in the area. But if you want to do something a little more unique, or you're looking for some activities or some recreation, you're close to multiple different areas because you're at the center of those 3 counties. So within 15 minutes, you can be in downtown Greenville, you could be in downtown Easley, or in a little bit longer, maybe 25 minutes, you could even head over to downtown Anderson, which has a historic district and some unique restaurants and things all its own. Now that we've checked out some of the commercial area, let's go look at a few neighborhoods and see what a different budget might get you for homes in the Powdersville community. All right, we are now in the neighborhood of Caledonia, a very popular place to live here in Powdersville. You can see the neighborhood has a couple hundred homes in it. It's a new construction primarily. I think maximum maybe 5 or 6 years old in here, and a couple new homes still even being built, so still growing a little bit. The house I'm going to show you today recently sold for $299,000. So there are plenty of nice homes in this neighborhood, and also some pretty reasonably priced homes, but there's not always a ton available, as people do generally like to live here. It's a pretty desirable neighborhood. This home that we're showing you today recently sold for $299,000, and for that, they got a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home on about 1/4 of an acre. It's roughly 1,800 square feet, and it's less than 5 years old, so nice to have a home that's newer, hopefully less problems as well. So for those of you in the $300,000 range, someone looking in that budget, it's not out of reach to get into a neighborhood like this, get in a reasonably sized home. Like I said, this one was about 1,800 square feet, and do so under $300,000 still, so not too bad. All right, the next stop on our tour through Powdersville, South Carolina is a community called HORNBUCKLE. So our first community, Caledonia, was maybe in that $300,000 range budget. This community, while there's a little bit of a variety in homes, is more in that $400,000 to $500,000 range. And what you see as you come in already is, for that price point, you're going to get more space. The home's maybe a little more stately, right? A little more of that brick exterior. The landscaping is designed a little more, and ultimately more space and more privacy. This home we're checking out in HORNBUCKLE today recently sold for $440,000. So if I turn a little bit here, you'll be able to see it maybe right behind me there. Beautiful home. At that price point, it's a 4-bedroom, 2 full bathroom, 2 half-bathroom home. It's on about 1/2 acre of land. And the community here, they're mostly built in the late 90s, so it's about 24 years old, though I think the style of the homes has held up quite well. And then also space-wise, so for that $440,000 home, you'll be looking at 3,200 square feet. So a big upgrade in space inside and out, a little more privacy, but still a neighborhood community with, a lot of kind of nice style going for it. Now that we've had a look at that middle price range for Powdersville, South Carolina in the Hornbuckle community, let's go check out something that might be for someone with a bit of a higher budget. All right, so if you are looking for a home in the Powdersville, South Carolina area and you have a bit of a higher budget, something that would be maybe above $500,000 up to perhaps even $1 million, then it may be likely you will look in a neighborhood like Birch River, which is where we are now. So right off the bat, when you come into Birch River, you can tell there's a ton of big, beautiful homes in here. And something you can't see as easily from the video is that Birch River is also in a great location. So everywhere in Powdersville is very convenient to Greenville, but Birch River is located here on the north side of Powdersville, which is going to get you downtown even faster, whereas some of the other neighborhoods we looked at were on the south side of Powdersville. Birch River, a neighborhood like this, also is very close to the schools, right? So 2 minutes to get to the elementary, middle, and high school. So there's a large variety of homes in Birch River, and the prices can range pretty widely, but as I said, probably a minimum of $500,000 up to even $1 million. Now, to give you an example of a home recently sold in here, this home that we'll be passing here in just a moment, and I'll be showing you, sold for $840,000 within the last month or so, and it is much bigger than the homes we've seen so far. So not only are you in the lovely Birch River neighborhood, you get 6 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms and about 5,200 square feet of space. That home is also about 6 years old, so fairly new, and has about 3/4 of an acre. Another thing that's nice about Birch River is it has its own small private lake with some walking paths and a community pool. So that will wrap up our tour of Powdersville, South Carolina. Hopefully it's been helpful, showing you some of the beautiful neighborhoods and why it's such a convenient place to live if you want to be in the Greenville area. If you're looking to buy or sell a home or move to Powdersville or Greenville surrounding areas and you would like some help with that, feel free to contact me using the information below in the description, and I will see you next time.